Right now, a young woman is being mocked online for crying out about her pain. I really can't believe some of the comments that I'm seeing from Nigerians concerning the current struggle that Regina is having in her marriage. This marital struggle of hers has gone so viral, right? But instead of empathy and compassion from people, what do we see? A flood of mockery. So many people are blaming her for choosing to marry a wealthy older man. Some Nigerians are quick to say, well, she went after money, so that's her business. Well, when she was enjoying wealth, when her husband was buying her gold and diamond, did she share them with us? Well, she said she would choose to cry in a Lamborghini. All these comments are not just harsh, they are harmful. In this our contemporary world, social media is more like a blessing to us. Yes, it has its pros and cons, but one of the benefits of social media to us is that it has created that platform through which the voices of the vulnerable people, especially women, can be heard. These might be people whose voices would have gone unheard all their lives. But we now have that platform to do that. And some women will muster courage. Do you know what it takes for a woman to open up about what she's going through in her marriage or in her relationship? It is not easy. It takes a lot of guts. Survivors don't easily divulge what their experiences are. And one woman will muster that courage to come up, to speak up about her experience. And people will decide to victimize her. Because what you are doing here is simply online victim blaming. That is what you're doing. Online stigmatization. Listen, this experience could be that of your sister tomorrow. It could be your daughter's experience tomorrow. It might even be your own experience tomorrow. And you might be the one expecting people to understand your situation. What stops us from showing this empathy, this compassion to our fellow woman who has been bold enough to speak up about her experience? Everything is not content. Everything is not trolling. I don't know why some Nigerians enjoy a lot of bad news. They love to hear about people's misfortunes, about people's problems, sadness, bitterness, challenges. It's as though they use this to pacify themselves of their own situations as well. Because I just don't understand. You need to be mindful of what you do online. Because that your comments, those words you use in your comments, in your retweets, in your sharing, those words can either support a woman. And having said all of this, here is a lesson for everyone, especially women. Never use your comfort and privilege to dehumanize people who might be struggling in life. Because things can change tomorrow. I know that some people choose to be, inconsiderate and unconcerned about what is going on with Regina right now. Because she says she would rather prefer to, cry in a Lamborghini. Which begs the question, do women actually prefer to cry in a Lamborghini in their relationships? But that's a topic for discussion for another day. But in all things, let's learn to show solidarity, love, empathy, and compassion. Because nobody knows tomorrow. So let's stop using social media to shame women, to abuse women, to downplay their lived experiences and realities, to downplay their emotions and challenges when they open up to us. Let's stop this digital stigmatization already. Let's stop it because it's not going to help any of us. It's not going to help us. And to our dear Regina and every other woman who might be going through this kind of struggle, we wish you all the strength and wisdom to go through this very rough moment. And to every other person, please show some love, show some empathy, compassion, solidarity, and above all, humanity. We are all humans, and no human deserves to go through any form of violence and abuse. So let's remember that always. And those little comments of support and encouragement will help other women to speak up. And yeah, that will help to form a better society, safer for women.